Hello, welcome back to some more Long War of the Chosen. We are on an invasion prevention mission in South Africa, and this is probably one of the worst invasion maps I've seen in a long time. Just a giant parking lot. You want any cover? Sure, we got plenty of gold. You want cover that doesn't explode? Well, you're out of luck. Also, I kind of realized when loading in, I didn't really bring any proper snipers, which, to be fair, now that I'm on the mission, I'm kind of okay with this, because, man, yeah, I would just be complaining for 10 minutes about the lack of high ground. So now we don't have to complain about that. It's like I planned it. Okay, we are on the end. Back edge. Now our spire that we need to slay is all the way over here, neatly tucked into a corner of a building. So hey, we wouldn't be able to snipe that anyway. Right, I think we're just gonna immediately throw in the smart scanner, give us the additional sight radius and also the mobility. Use our scout for scouting. And let's scout ahead.
Walk the walk.
Okay, that's, you know, I did not have finding nothing on my bingo card for this first move.
We do things on my time. These jerks are in for a world of pain.
We found the Colossus, it is a Titan. Okay, cool. Maybe not cool. And there's the Exalted Perch Archbishop. Okay. I don't even know, like, how to approach this map. This is the zone edge, so no thirsty looks at this building over here. This is just one giant open area all the way until the bank where the relay is hidden. Well, I see it this way. The Titan is probably the biggest threat here. Where did we end up there? I think it was like back there. So we should be okay just sliding over to the side. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about all those civilians here. That's gonna be a slaughter fest. We do have long-range rockets.
Affirmative.
So let's get the rockets in position over there. We do have fairly long-range grenades. We could also spend a little bit of a second here to improvise some lasers. That's maybe not the worst idea.
Running.
Get you over there. I don't think there's much of a point taking Overwatch because they were so far away here. Let's just move over.
Agli ordini.
Charge!
Yeah, it's like I bought this Valkyrie suit new, so Jason doesn't really know yet how to use it. It sucks when you end up under the ground, doesn't it?
Moving out.
I think that's That's my turn then, huh?
It'll be my pleasure.
Yeah, no, we're not evacing. At least we don't have a chosen to deal with. If the chosen was here, we wouldn't have to deal with 22 enemies. Yeah. Oh god, Vanguard is not good news for the civilians usually. They actually move away from me here.
So, you gonna bark all day? Hey, Cupcake, come on over here.
Yeah, I don't think... I mean, we have Javelin rockets, but our Javelin is not that long. I mean, I could, like, run and gun into a rocket launcher. That feels like it's probably not gonna work. Also, hey, if we thought there's bad cover in the parking lot, well, wait until you see the road over here.
I'm on it.
Approaching target now.
On the move!
So running out of map here. Jason. Now, normally I don't trust the second cover from the edge, but since they're different cover objects, this should be fine. Okay, this tree is not full cover from this side. Oh, this is the... Is this the busted parcel I already reported? This seems like totally safe position here.
Vado.
Double full cover from all sides. Cozy full cover action. I guess we still have to take this. Well, you're gonna be moving anyway. Don't get too comfortable next to that car there.
On it! Scanning.
Alright. With that being said, do we leave zombie here? Yeah. I think I kinda need to kinda scout this group, take this out, and then push through to the station.
Maintain position. Is off the leash.
Rip Erica Reynolds. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, how we're looking in terms of firing a rocket over there. It's looking awful. Might be looking better from here.
Certainly gonna put in a good word for you if we make it out of here.
Okay, probably want to run and gun to negate the movement penalty. Do we want to see what we're shooting at? Either battle scan or we can move up our scoot. With the risk then, of course, being that something gets in range and spots him. Think we're gonna battle scan here. Keep the second scanner for the Seeker. Use this scanner to get a good first engagement. Okay, so the Titan is actually all the way back there. Please tell me we can hit that. Yes, we can. Alright. One
Get down
gun.
here! Not fair if I have all the fun.
Sorry, Colossus. Didn't want to mistype you there. Think I need to target it on top of it if I really want to make sure. The spot here would at least hit the frost
I got
Frost
no
thing.
idea what this thing is.
Would have been nice to have won the Colossus, but didn't have that opportunity just yet. Okay, so I guess the downside was we didn't actually have line of sight to anyone in that group, so they didn't actually scatter, which kind of sucks. Okay. I don't think regular Titans have this really intimidating aura around them, so I'm a little bit concerned about that part. Can we just move you up? Are you gonna pull both groups though? Yes. We're seeing that snake there. In chances are we're gonna hit overdrive here in a second, but let's just move up, let them all come, filter in, and then go from there. Hi. Of course they run away. Cool. Are you telling me the Titan isn't actually part of either of those groups? Oh yes, you are telling me that. Okay. Cricket. Loot destroyed.
Drinks are on me.
Okay, we're just gonna move up here, activate the Titan and his friends. And then we'll see what we do with all our actions.
Go, go, go!
Okay, that's not what I expected him to do, as in he did nothing. I have 100% shot on you. Seems pretty good. What are you? Terror Aura. Soldiers within the aura may panic. Okay, cool. Attacks deal increased damage, greater distance traveled this turn. Jesus. Okay, the whole Titanic stuff. Immune to mental and knockback effects. Endless hate. Yes, yes, yes. We know about that. Unstoppable. Okay. Okay. But before I handle you, I think I have a burial protocol with the name of that Lancer. So we're gonna boop him. I think if you play with resistance order and have the feedback resistance order, just you can probably kill the Titan by just running through the aura. I'm not a fan of this. I think this might just have to be some sort of command run and gun flamethrower, the whole group there action. But let's handle the Titan. So you're telling me I have a 100% chance to hit it. Are you gonna panic me though? Are you gonna panic me? Attempt to intimidate the first visible attacker. Cause them to panic. And if you do that, there's no way you're in range for Solace. Bonus will. Hang on. If you're in range for Mind Merge, you're in range for Solace.
Oh God! Oh God! You have the power.
The question is this gonna restore, give me the action back that I still had from double tap? No, that would be too nice. Okay. Move up. Rapid fire this guy, get thousands to go, boom boom boom. I don't think you can get, is there any way for you to get close enough to the Titan? What do we do? Thrill of the Hunt here. Up top. Gets us close enough to the Titan. Three to 4 damage. That's not a lot. Titanic Fortitude minus 10. Yeah, I get the whole get more resistant the more damage you take. You've barely taken any damage, my friend. Can we... Are you immune to getting just crippled and your movement reduced to 0? Very resistance to melee damage. Is my knife counting as melee? It doesn't count as melee for sectoids, like I'm not getting the bonus on that. I'm not seeing anything that would say that you are... Like, sure, unstoppable. I don't think that means he's unable to be stopped. Okay, okay, now that I say it out loud, it sounds weird, but no, bear with me here. I think this is fine. Anyway, I don't think there's any point though throwing knives at him. So I think we're just gonna swift throw here. And then let's see if we can just cripple him. 81%, huh? We can move up, that's fine.
Finally.
That's fine.
Advent troops spotted.
Somewhat fine. not actually fine. These two mechtoids are a little bit concerning. We can frostbite. Yeah, absolutely, almost nobody. Anything here that would die from a burial knife? I don't see it right now. So I guess back to the crippling strike on this guy. Yeah, mobility is 0. Okay. Cool, I guess. The range on EMP. So if we hit our thing here and move up, I think we should be able to EMP at least this mechtoid. The other one is the dangerous one, honestly. There's a lot of dangerous stuff back there. Just saying. Oh, so the back mechtoid isn't active yet. Okay, alright. So maybe we just have to weather the storm here this turn. And not jump in yet with a firestorm here, and then just do the big stupid stuff next turn.
So what's the plan?
Well, you're not listening. I just explained the plan. We're doing stupid stuff next turn.
I made the mistake of surviving.
So, with that being said, yeah, I think we're just gonna take a regular shot here. Holo targeting.
With all due respect, sir, I am trying to do my job. The job you hired me to do.
I mean, you do get ready for anything, might as well take that shot. We could also probably just kill it with the pistol here, 100%. I should probably take a silence shot.
We need to start collecting these. Death sure does suit you.
So the only one currently in vision of the enemy, assuming of course we move you back, in vision of any of the enemies, would be Jason over there. So what if I come over here for potential commands? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be attacking now, so we might as well get a grenade going. You're gonna overwatch here. You fall back. Kinda looking at that spot with Fable in mind, so it's a little bit closer to potentially run in for Firestorm. Do we have anything where we would be super concerned about standing next to a big exploding car. Not really. The Codex is kind of the biggest threat right now. It's gonna freeze a whole bunch of stuff since we're so clumped up. Would suck. It would limit my mobility for my everybody runs forward and attacks now strategy. Look, it's a strategy. You can look it up. It's definitely a strategy. It's not just a Hail Mary here.
Let's do this.
Yeah, no, I think we're just gonna fall back with Jason here. We can run and gun back in next turn or something.
I'm on it.
Just break line of sight.
Come holding.
La corazza ha resistito.
Alright. Yeah, that was the other group coming in.
Went off the armor.
Get out of here, Frost Codex. Nobody likes you.
Bersaglio corazzato, danni minimi.
Yeah, some very tanky rebels here, which probably means these are actual rebels. I don't like what you're doing. Double movement. Okay, you can do that. That's fine, actually. Are you in range to try to kidnap something? Yeah, no. Okay.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
This is the dangerous thing. Freezing field on the left. Okay. Not cool. Reinforcements coming in. I have no idea how this aura, the panic aura works. Either way though, I think we gotta overdrive. Gotta move up. Alright, there's a seeker somewhere here. Can I afford the extra action to throw a battle scanner here, or do I need to teleport forward, nullance a bunch of nerds? I think it's gotta be the nullance. The seeker, you know, whatever. Might just hit him in collateral damage here anyway. This looks great. Although I haven't checked if this guy can actually be... Yeah, he can be shut down. Okay. Ooh. Is that a shutdown on the Titan? Alrighty then. I'll take that. And yes, I know it's a Colossus and I keep calling him Titan. I did not get the memo about actually caring about this, so sue me if you will. Then this guy, no Requiem reaction for you. Move instead. XCOM's gonna make you move. Alright, cool. doesn't look that scary now, does it? Frost Codex, of course, is gonna teleport away if we hit her. That Cryo Priest, though, what a chat. It's just, I don't need cover. I'm just gonna run out in the open and pistol shot somebody. That's some big cryo energy there. I feel like Boston makes me feel good here. Now, I know like in 2 minutes I'm going to be complaining about the lack of cover in this part of the map. Other than that, yeah, we might destroy the corpse of the Vanguard. Big freaking deal. We will blow up that civilian there, who has tanked all these shots. That might be, you know, that might me feel a little bit sad. Maybe we can do something about that. Also, like, who's here? I feel like there's 2 custodians on the same spot. When I was looking at the rocket targeting, there was definitely somebody else, some other health bar popping up here. Yeah, what's up with that? Sneaky buggers. I'm just looking for a burial knife opportunity to then allow me to move. How much do I care about the civilian? The thing is, he took 2 shots and survived it. That probably means he's one of the actual rebels, so getting him out of there is not a bad idea. Gun here into grenade on all of this. We do have an idea. We could just launch ourselves over here. I hope that triggers the rescue. And then, I don't know, run and gun back here, take down that Mechtoid. Did trigger the rescue, also triggered a bunch of bad boys. Oh yeah, you have perks, you're definitely one of ours. There's my evac there. We just throw, we probably just want to throw a new one.
Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Okay, problem is now, of course, the Purge guy. It's not the Purge Archbishop. I'm not sure what kind of range his bullshit has. We do know, however, that I'm not super keen on finding out. Okay, yeah, before I do anything else, let's do the rocket thing here. Let's go bustin'. Bust one out here. Jason is far enough away from that car, so he shouldn't be worried about this. could just burial protocol the drone if I get line of sight to it. Active 16, remaining 16. Okay, so good news is we triggered everything. Nothing else to worry about here. So if we want to go in for a firestorm, we can go in for a firestorm. Which I'm actually kind of really tempted to do. So hypothetically speaking, if I don't have a medkit on you. Give you an extra action. I'm assuming the aura is currently not working, right? Right? Because it's shut down. Maybe there's an argument to be made to actually, you know, work on this guy first. I don't know. It's you know, we're gonna test things out here, I think. So I'm not chilled. So I should be outside of the chill aura. So I think we're just gonna get some here. And give a command. So that we get the extra mobility. Okay, and then I also think... Oh, hang on. Oh, we can airfill that guy. Interesting. Let's keep Fable hopefully alive. Alright, let's see what we can hit. Can go there. Hitting all the custodians. Them Titan blocking the path. So I don't think I can't hit the Pathfinder behind the car and the custodians in the front. So maybe instead we want to go... Oh, that's where the drone is, okay. Go there. Let me double check the custodians here. Immunities, okay. Right. So, what's the other unit on that spot? Oh, it's a Frost Codex is being shown. Okay, so that's the health bar, the Phantom health bar is the Frost Codex that actually teleported over there after being hit by the Overwatch. And which should still be panicking, no? Oh, it was a different Overwatch, I guess. Those are my terror rounds, okay. So yeah, this is all taking a little bit longer, but I just really need to figure out who are the most important targets here to handle. That being said, I have 3 actions at the moment. So what I could do... Oh, this is... Now you're thinking with actions. We can move up here. Because we need 2 actions to activate Firestorm, but we could do some other stuff in between. Maybe Quick Burn. The Frost Codex and the Custodian. There we go. Panic, panic, wonderful. And now we can Firestorm all of these nerds in the back. And just not hitting the Spectre. That's fine with me.
They won't last long.
Okay. Can almost see something in the fire here. Right, so what about now finding something for my burial blade to a burial knife to throw itself into?
Tired of waiting around.
Maybe not the Colossus, maybe not this guy. Oh, and then my hit chances get lower and lower. Don't have line of sight to the drone because reasons. No, I do have line of sight to the drone. Okay. Okay. Gives us the free action move.
Let's move already.
This is all getting a little bit confusing with all the enemies that are stunned or panicked or whatever else. So my thought process here was we could take a sniper rifle shot on this thing.
I've got something over here. How many is that now?
Alright. Not too shabby. I think we're just gonna take 2 shots on that guy.
It's what they pay me for.
Maybe just 1. Works for me. What about the Titan? You're only doing 4 to 6 damage. Jesus. I think even though the Titan is shut down, right? I need to do damage to that thing. Okay, double check. Who still has actions right now? You have 1 action remaining, which actually is gonna be... Might as well be the Earth heal on this guy. You need to move out of the fire. Jason can do something. We still need to kill the Spectre. Spectre's not controlled, and that Biofaceless in the back. The Mechtoid is shut down, this guy's panicked, and on fire. Titan Colossus is shut down, so it's the Biofaceless, of course these three dudes, but whatever, can't do much about those. Are we in range for the Faceless? No. Run and gun the Archbishop and see how much damage we do with... I don't need to... Yeah, even on a top roll, right, we do 42 damage. It's not quite enough. Can you flank in the Archbishop? You could do like a, instead of a dead eye, we could use dual strike. Oh, he's also gonna zap me if I get too close. Fairly certain he has that ability. What about you? I think that's gonna be a run and gun. Over, let's go maybe here, yeah. Laser grenade, all of that. Might just solve our biofaceless problem. Solved it. Okay, so you have one move action, or one full action, and an attack only action remaining. So maybe you just take down the bio, or you could move here, rapid fire the Spectre.
I'm going in.
No, you can't. Well, you can nimble hands it.
I'm ready. No more games. You're going down. I appreciate your concern, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
Alright, so I'm kind of thinking actually that Overseer here comes back out of the stuff and just overseers this action. Okay, so now it's just a matter of killing that kill that biofaceless without being too much of an AoE target for the Purge Boy, which could be tricky. Alright, we don't get line of sight preview for squad sight. Even though we totally should. This is my last action. Definitely run and gun it. Definitely not enough cover in this area. I'm not sure how that happened. If we come like, it's gotta be line of sight, right? It's not covered by this corner and there's nothing else in between. We could go here.
Stick together.
Like someone is gonna get nastily burned by the Purge. Dude. There's not too much we can do about this. I don't think we have any way to disorient him. Unless this thing pulses them. Well, I'm not sure. It doesn't say anything about also disorienting, so I don't think it's gonna do that. So at this point, I almost feel like just throwing a caustic protocol on him would be nice to shred his armor, but he's immune to that. So what do we do? Oh yeah, we have an 87 on that Frost Codex. That's totally not on that spot. That's somewhere over here. Sure.
Damn it! Covering.
I don't think we hit it. That is first reinforcement wave. What is even coming in there? Yo, where's my Overwatch? That's gonna take some cleaning up there. Oh, you would all shoot now on the guy without cover. Excuse me? Oh, that's the other codex, okay. What are you trying to do?
Colpo andato a vuoto.
Strange.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Alright. Jason is burning. See, that's what I like. I think this is all bullshit, right? You know, it panics a soldier, it destroys all the cover and sets him on fire. Like having you might as well just program an ability that just insta kills. Anyway. Oh, I guess the vehicle is in the way. It was in the way, so we didn't get that Overwatch shot. We still have a Titan to deal with. We have one dude on Overwatch over here. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to deal with. Let's put it this way. And of course, Requiem reactions that we need to keep in mind. I can get a Shredstorm rocket on that boy over there. Can probably teleport somewhere here. And remove the stasis, Solace is on cooldown. Well, that's just freaking fantastic. Okay. What about you? Can you get next to your bondmate? No. Not while you're still... You're still chilled. You can with the command. The problem is there's very little cover next to you. Well, no, actually, there's a spot here. Next to that Muton Decimator. Thought it was a good idea not bringing anyone with squad side shots. And that would help a lot right now. Okay, well, I guess we kind of have... We have squad-side rockets. That's almost as good.
Closing on target.
Can we get a rocket back here that cancels the overwatch and shreds the other guy? Yes.
Enemy is padlocked.
Except when it misses the guy on overwatch. This one doesn't have the range. It says free-tiled scatter, but if he's in the center, that should still be good enough. Okay, so that is an interesting idea. We could, of course, now bonk this guy. Does that get us closer to Jason? Probably not. I could get anyone here into bonk range. That might do the help us. What are we doing about the Mectoid? Don't. I don't think we can't EMP. Flush some cooldown. Is there any way to not have you be a dick about reactions? No. Well, technically there is one way. We just kill it. Doing 26 damage for 4 armor is gonna be tricky. Let me see this again. This might be a very convoluted maneuver. Okay, so I'm thinking if I can get somehow the gunner low enough on health that I can rush in, bonk him, then I can run and gun over here, stand next to Jason, clear his panic. And then we can move him away so the Mectoid doesn't kill him on the reaction. Of course, you know, Fable is going to be in a rough spot, but one problem at a time. So I think the best way to do this would be to get a null lens that hits the longbow, doesn't hit the Mectoid, hits the gunner, hits the codex. We need to roll a little bit higher on that. There it is. Need to roll, of course, high enough on that gunner to actually put him into bonk range, like that. Is this plan actually gonna work? It's the wildest thing I've done in a while. Alright, take down. Pick up loot, because why not? Oh, that removes the panic. Interesting. Very interesting. Could move you like here, so that it doesn't have line of sight to the Mechtoid, and Flame Wolf has a medkit. Yeah, I think that might not be the worst idea. See if we can freeze the Custodian so we don't have to worry about him for another turn. Yep. Spot missed, that's cool, that's exactly what we expected. On second thought, once we kill this Codex Elite, it's gonna explode. This is not the healthiest area to be around in right now. Do you have a medkit? No. You have a heal, but that's just not for the right target audience. We could, of course... I can still run and gun somewhere. And then heal. You have a medkit. We just have to assume. No answer for the Decimator, though. Yeah, can we run and gun too? I think it's gotta be here behind this car. I'm not sure what his cooldown on this wonderful ability is. There's a lot of question marks here right now. The other thing I was thinking about, the magnetic grenade will displace enemies, but I'm not sure it's like flush. I don't think it takes away his reaction. Not for now. Let's just one problem at a time, right?
We need to stick together.
Move you way here.
Getting in close.
Run and gun you here. No, can't do that. Need to break line of sight to the Mechtoids.
Moving to position.
Hopefully have enough health to survive whatever else is going to be thrown at us, although we are standing next to a car that hasn't exploded yet, so maybe that wasn't the smartest move here. Alright, anyway. That still gives me actions here. Like, I could double tap that idiot. That is very tempting. Still another Titan. Okay. Talking about the Titan. he has got his mobility back, so maybe it's just a matter of crippling strike in this. And just ignoring you for another turn.
Here I come.
Okay, so I think it's time we just face the music here and trigger the reaction. I don't like that Judge has... it's 15. How much damage are you going to do? 10 at most. That's less than 15, I think. So Mechtoids are notorious for doing something stupid with their Requiem reaction rather than just attacking. So I think we're just gonna... Hang on. Before we do that... Get out of here. Okay, I don't want to blow up the car where my psionic is sitting behind, or the car where my other guys are sitting behind. He's shooting a civilian. Oh no. About not wanting to blow up the car. Oops. That's not good. That is definitely ungood. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Let's not do that again tomorrow. That was actually really bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Shredstorm here, since it's not turn ending. This is also still a problem. Shoot, yeah. Can we launch this over there? No. What about this one? Oh, one tile too short, roughly. Good acid. Gets the Frost Codex. Puts another dot on the Colossus. Maybe the acid plus the fire takes care of the Pathfinder. Okay, that's actually really good. Alright. Jason can take shots. You can move, command, teamwork. All of the above. We gotta kill the Codex. I mean, that's a freebie, right? Trying to see how I space my actions so I can kind of get a reload in. Don't think there's a smart way to do that. Take a free move. Then probably just reload rapid fire the custodian. Oh god, I still need somebody to finish off the Mechtoid.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Okay. You can just shoot and then get the Overwatch for that.
Gli ho fatto solo un graffietto.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, which actually should panic the guy, right? Because we have terror rounds. So I can ignore him for another turn. No, ends in 1 alien turn starts, because you're still panicked from the firestorm, and panic doesn't stack. Okay, look, I think we just gotta have to do this here. Double tap. I don't see him for dual strike. Okay, what about Deadeye? No, I think just tapping him again. Well, I think we're gonna shoot him. Because we're gonna get the Overwatch if he does anything. I'm all ready for anything. And I think over here we probably have to command Jason to finish off the bishop. This is not looking good. Not sure what else to say. Yeah, this is also not looking good. There's certainly some optimization in terms of squad layout that I could have done here. Alright. Just gonna need 6 damage here. Is this gonna be? That's 100%. That feels way better. You should be dead. You had 6 health. I hit you just for critical hit. Oh, you have.
I don't feel so good.
You little shit. Alright, he's dead. He's a Titan. He actually gets an action now, right? Really? You can do that every turn? Oh no. Like fiery chain lightning. I thought he was doing another fire wave there. Oh.
Thanks, Shen, for the armor.
That's a bleed out. When I firestormed in there, I would have thought that Fable would be the one in a rough position. Don't know.
This is Firebrand.
Oh,
It's
that
time to go.
corrosion triggers at the end of that turn. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. This is fine.
People tend to underestimate me.
So we're gonna move over here, and then I guess we just rapid fire the Colossus.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
Panic, no longer panicked. Cool. This is the psionic bomb. Definitely need to move out of this. Oh, we need to move out of both. You're not chilled, that means you're not in range of this though. So I think we can fire more rockets. Damper field friend over there. I think we're just gonna rocket there. Yeah, we're gonna lose another trooper corps, whatever.
Bangs out.
Four enemies remaining. Codex, this dude, the Muton. I think something is back in the building. Not 100% sure. You cannot earth heal yourself. Oh no, it's on cooldown, I guess. But I guess you can soul fire here. And redo a soul steal if I
Your body grows
if
weak.
I remember my icons correctly.
There you go.
Move out of that psi bomb. Decimator is immune to explosions, so even blowing up the car right next to him is not gonna do much. Though it is kinda tempting to do this, just to get rid of his cover. Let's figure out what else we're gonna do here. I don't think you're gonna be doing anything. Can't get in range of anybody. Now, I'm fairly certain the Decimator, hang on. He is immune to stun and explosions, but he's not immune to fire. So maybe that's the play here. Bring somebody else in to
Heading out.
resuscitate. Stabilize and all of that. And just set this guy on fire.
Fired up.
Alright, take a shot on this dude. Not enough, as always. Blow 'em up. Didn't temper that now, did you? Oh, hang on, no, that's the one back in the building was the codex that teleported here. Active 2 is just this guy and the guy that transformed into a bio-faceless. So we should be... I don't want to say we should be good, but we should be okay for now.
10-4.
You go in there for first aid.
Let's rock.
You're gonna... Okay, gotta be greedy in the process, right?
I hope you got a plan.
Dash on through. Get us eyes on the objective eventually, which doesn't help because nobody has squad sight. So somebody needs to actually go there and kill it, which was Jason's job.
Si può fare.
Alright. Oh, you know what? I think there was a change to the reinforcements, that they come a little bit slower but in bigger groups. That's my first invasion that I'm playing after that change.
Come on! I won't go.
Forze avventate.
Oh, man, it's still a bunch of lame trooper corpses. Well, and not technically corpses yet, but we're working on it. Yeah, go panic somewhere.
Nemico ancora vivo.
Son of a...
L'ho preso in pieno. Controllato.
Ah, that wasn't bad in terms of overwatch shots. You're really clumsy, aren't you?
Watch the flanks, they're moving.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Get another wave of peace here. Look at that. That soulfire healed me full and refreshed half of my stuff here. I mean, that's a possible grenade. We kind of need to do something about the mech. How about a swift throw?
On the margins.
Then let's do a stabilize here.
Come on, hold on.
Frostbite isn't used up if it fails. Today I learned. Welcome to XCOM.
Who's keeping score?
Alright, over here, can we do a... We need somebody to provide line of sight, I'm assuming.
Walk the walk.
Now we should be able to target this here. So, hey, our snipers can finally take shots at the device.
Commander, we have a positive ID on the alien relay.
So helpful. The question is, can you just shoot that guy? Unlikely. God, I need to kill him. Non-negotiable. You're gonna need to reload. 11 health. Take the kill, get an action refunded, and get a movement action. We got nimble hands ready again.
Oh, that's just great. More than enough to get by.
I still haven't given you an elite expanded magazine because we don't have one. I think. I totally looked that up and we didn't have one.
You can't stop progress.
Okay, so shield bearer and a panicked guy in the back. Let's do a pinpoint accurate grenade. That's now it's always gonna blow up this. I'm not sure if magnetic grenades actually blow up stuff. You just set them both on fire here.
I'm going.
Get psionic, son.
Use that now.
Alright, so it's just this panicked dude who's on fire next to a burning car. I think that's fine. So we can get you in line of sight of the device. Get you in line of sight of the device. So let's start shooting the device. Don't think I need the concealment here.
Get the lead out. Fire's getting worse here.
Your car's not on fire, okay. We need to kill the high heavy bio assault trooper. Also, I kinda want to resuscitate here.
Fix everything.
Get Jason back into the action. No sleeping on the job here, buddy. And you know what? You even get an extra medkit heal.
You'll be all right.
So we might do a little bit of reinforcement farming. Well, this reinforcement wave we're gonna have to do one way or the other. Not much choice in that.
It's clear.
Okay, wait, it's one of those civilians that doesn't actually run away.
Armor's still holding.
Oh no, it is a rebel. Get out of here. Get to the chopper. We lost 2 actual full rebels. That's very sad. Okay, I
Cosa
don't want to be sitting next to any car anymore. So let's overwatch you here. Wouldn't mind getting an extra laser grenade here. Just the question is, how do we kill Guy? You get line of sight on Guy somewhere? No. Spark friend. $51, $81 with flush. Do okay, why can I not do the movement preview thing? That's weird. Okay, but we got line of sight from here. Oops, and get out of here.
People tend to
I was just wondering, I'm not sure if this kind of bio dude has regeneration, so I was trying to make sure he has nothing to regenerate.
What you have in mind?
Okay. Pop in a reload.
We've got a job to do.
How much is left on the device? 15. You do 11 to 15. Surprisingly, you also do 11 to 15 because you have that same weapon. Good to if it dies, it dies. Thing here. Nah, I think we're in one-shot territory with the thing. I don't need to worry about it. Let's see how the reinforcement wave goes.
Double time it. Get down here! Not fair if I have all the fun.
On your order. Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. Dropship is never a good sign. That just means it's advent dudes and maybe a couple mechs.
La mia posizione è compromessa.
To be fair, a lot of advent dudes.
Quella corazza è tosta.
Watch the flanks.
Something about a toaster? Like these extra shots for those guys that come a little bit too close.
Ha colpito la corazza.
Okay, get rid of that Overwatch. Oh, look in here. We have null lens back. Where can we get a fancy null lens? Double purifier we can line up. Could probably line up Pathfinder, Sniper, and the purifier in the back. From here.
All will suffer.
Beautiful.
Enemies neutralized.
I just feel like, you know, lining up a good null lens feels very rewarding in this game. Right, gotta kill this guy, gotta kill this guy, gotta kill this guy. Who do we have available? Flame Wolf, cannot quite get there. Can totally get on this guy. Burial is available, okay, hang on.
Finally.
Win. Burial the general.
I skirted him.
You did skirt him. I saw that you skirted him.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Okay, locked on into kill. No, into miss, okay. Well, how about you skirt out of here? And we're just gonna magnetic, no, laser these two guys.
Move it, move it!
Slightly overshot. Still good enough for him.
Target down! Good to go.
Okay, that's all the enemies cleared out again.
Weapons hot.
I think we'll take another wave. I know the video is getting a little bit long.
Can load.
I do like a little bit of a reinforcement challenge here. And hey, turns out there's a very little cover in the parking lot, so Advent is having a really hard time. As long as they keep dropping it over here.
In motion.
Affermativo.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're not actually on that spot, you're somewhere over here.
I got you back. Affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative.
Ready to go.
Reload everybody here. What are we, 9 health? It's into one-shot pistol range.
I got it from here.
Grenades.
We're green to go. Moving Overwatch.
I don't think I want to... Well, maybe. Just a watch, it's fine.
Moving Overwatch.
You have good accuracy. So it's not gonna go to waste.
Occhi agenti si stanno muovendo.
I don't even know.
You can't handle me. Shot wide.
There's Centurion. Is that the only thing why they dropped in like that? Where are my smart gun overwatches? Ooh, that's always nice.
I think that's it.
Okay, so we're no longer getting freebie turns here for cleanup. Now the game's like, okay, you played long enough, get it done. Hey, can I understand the sentiment? I'm just gonna ignore it, I think, mostly. Assault shot. Into grenades. Yeah, you know, that pushing enemies out of cover is actually kind of nice. Thing is, you can't really rely on it, and it has kind of a limited range, so not sure if it's more than a gimmick.
Check.
These freaking suits.
How'd that feel?
66 only. Okay, I guess we take a shot at this guy.
Tango down.
Alright, Mr. Shield Deflect, what are we gonna do about you? First of all, see if you're gonna be a problem. Or if you play nice. Okay, he's playing nice. Playing very nice.
L'ho preso in pieno.
Pathfinder standing out in the open. Just doesn't seem like a healthy thing to do.
All right, I'll go. Happy now?
I
Right.
feel like we take one more.
Come get some.
Now we still have to, even if we destroy the thing now, we still have to kill the reinforcements that are
You're
coming in.
strike range.
So when I say we take one more, that probably means we take two more.
Affirmative, covering now. Don't start none, won't be none.
Just Advent. Just a bunch of Advent.
No joy here.
I've got a piece.
And oh, I guess the trucks are blocking the line of sight. We're confused that we're not getting shots in there. Oh, we got a cleanup turn. Okay. Well, in that case, okay. What do we have here? Shredder gun. Why did I not upgrade this to a shredstorm cannon? Are you the guy who shoots me if I get too close? Yes, you've got the reflexes. What are we gonna do about that, though? What are we gonna do about your reflexes? I think first of all,
Rubber's on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
we're gonna shred
Get
him.
down here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
Seems like the
Enemy
responsible
is
thing to
that.
do here. Then I think that might also justify an overdrive. Oh, really? That was already too close? I disagree. That's a lot of nice targets here. Okay. So now we can take a kill shot, move.
I'm not looking for glory.
Nimble us back up. So we're gonna stand out in the open, that's fine.
I'm good for now. Thanks for the offer. It's what they pay me for.
So, that cryo priest over there needs taken care of. I guess I need to click Jason from here because he just flies around to some places that don't make sense. I'm just gonna run gun here. Deadeye his face. Oh, there's a shock trooper there.
Who's the man?
There is indeed a shock trooper there. Okay. Alright, that's no big deal. What do you see? See that Lancer.
Death sure does suit you. The tissue melts away.
Yeah, we can get a soul fire on that guy. Into that totally not a biofaceless guy. Who actually isn't biofaceless this time, okay. So we can knife him. It's just Fable for the other guy, for the shock trooper. Yeah, I don't think Raging Fury can do anything that wouldn't be excessive.
In motion.
Here I come.
Ooh, we have Swift Throw back up though, so we can Swift Throw here.
Who's keeping score? Tired of waiting around.
Into not quite so Swift Throw. 67 to crit. Taken out.
Let's do this.
Okay, everything's dead.
E vai.
Ready to go.
Next turn we destroy the relay and then probably have to kill one last reinforcement wave.
About to get burnt to a crisp.
Unless that changed.
Full auto.
Menace 1-5. Neutralize all remaining enemies and secure the AO.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I hope it's worth it. Come get some.
A decent amount of overwatches here. Still some flamethrower charges. I should have really moved you to a better position where your line of sight in this area isn't blocked. I think gonna take a full reload here.
I'm on it.
Double time it. Ready to fire.
Oh yeah. On Overwatch. Position.
Alright, where the dropping? Where are we dropping, boys? Interesting position. That should give me a lot of close counters, smart gun shots here.
Bersaglio corazzato, danni minimi.
Weak hit.
È ancora vivo.
She just keeps shooting. You're moving, I'm shooting. Don't cross the beams.
Winged them.
No joy here.
Lo prenderò la prossima volta.
Not good.
They're flanking us.
Alright. Four guys are just standing there like, no, I'm not moving, I'm getting shot. Oh, okay, he did move.
Concentrati.
Wish I had a lead by example officer for just a little bit more aim. And she's probably also not in range of zombie for fire discipline.
Muove ancora.
Yeah, that was the full magazine. Used it all up. Brave Commando is certainly not in that spot. I think he's gotta be there. I guess we do have a plasma blaster. Should I be worried about what I'm hitting in the back? I don't see any civilians. Okay, it's fine.
Alta temperatura.
Okay. Talking about you.
Fine by me.
You in here. Try a silence shot. That is unlikely to get the kill though. Let me get back to you. What about a not so silenced rocket? No? Redstone cannon? This car has already blown up.
Grenade!
Technically not a grenade, but I'll allow it. Alright, so now we can take a silence shot.
Don't stand in front of that end, kid. I'm a bad, bad man.
Okay, so much to shoot at. What are we doing here? Nobody's over here, right? Okay, cool. So I want to get close to somebody for that assault shot. We also need to shred this guy. How about this then? Bombard over there. Destroy the cover for the other guys there. Shred this boy. It's not highlighting the car, so the car shouldn't blow up. Actually, I just need a little bit of shredding on that custodian. Alright, so now though we can move in here. Sword shot that guy. Shredder gun these two. And then soften that up. Okay. Ooh, can we get a nice no lens? I guess we can. Well, I don't know exactly. The Rave Commander's not there. He's like, I think 2 tiles over. We could no lens these two here. That should be fairly easy. Like from here. Oh, it's gonna be clear once you're done here, isn't it? Oh, it's not gonna be easy at all, because, say, you can't no lens people on different elevations, even if it's just a frickin' truck. So this works.
No armor will shield you. One down.
Thousands to go.
Got him.
Okay, 2 left.
I was just doing my job.
And that's what she wrote.
You can't
Menace
stop
1-5,
progress.
status confirmed. We're not
Raised
picking
for
up any
19.
additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That was wild. Definitely he should have brought a sniper too. But then again, it would have been really awful with no high ground and line of sight, with the cars being awful. Like, if I had 2 snipers on top of what I already had, yeah, sure, that would have been great. But you know, for every sniper we bring, somebody else from the team wouldn't have been there. And I have a hard time deciding, okay, who was replaceable. Like, did we? Okay, I could say, maybe we didn't need all these grenades. They didn't, felt kind of not super big impact. Psionics, I don't know. Like, the only ones I can think. I mean, that Overwatch against reinforcements was nice. The impact against clearing out the initial enemies, kind of low. But yeah, Jason bled out and still got the MVP and a lot of damage. Too old for this shit, indeed, indeed. Aren't we all? Okay, let's take a mission photo. Yeah, I mean, South Africa is down to 6 people. That's kinda not very good. But we are somewhat rich. Like, at first you're always like, oh god, my region is ruined, my income is gonna be low. But we also just killed like 65 enemies. And most corpses sell for at least 5.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
So what I'm trying to say is the loot and the corpses, in terms of monetary value, usually makes up for the lost income. Wasn't even enough for promotion here for our psionic. That's kind of sad. Okay, 33 recremescence, 3 Mectoid Rex, Seeker Rack, and a Titan carcass. Bio General, Bio Barrier Trooper. What else did we have? I think we should have a bunch of Purge. The Purge Bishop. Do we not have any Purge Priests? Oh, down here. Yeah, 1 Purge Priest, so we can get more more fiery ammo for that. Terror rounds, okay. I like more terror rounds. Biophase this, okay, you know what? I like. Fear of fire, yeah, understandable. Don't think we can remove traits while you're getting repaired though, so we gotta wait for that. We do actually have several people who need officer training. Let's get that in there and get combined arms. Alright, so my initial plan when that invasion popped up was that from West Africa? I don't even know. I think West Africa was at 9. So it must have been from East Africa, so that means East Africa is also super high strength. Anyway, yeah, my initial plan was to set up the forge soon. Of course, now we have a couple more people injured, a couple more people that lost a bunch of willpower. And we're also over 1.5 hours into the episode, so I'm gonna put a cut in here. And then when we get back, so I will probably set up this, I'm gonna fast forward some time, you know, see what happens on the geoscape, and then when we get back, it's probably gonna be that alien facility down here. That's most likely gonna be our next target. Yeah, but for now, I think successful defense of one of our liberated regions, and probably a good argument to consider liberating one more, because our income is gonna take a little bit of a nosedive here. But that's gonna be in another episode. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.